Today's reading is Salamander, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A variant of lizardmen having red scales that appear as if burning, they inhabit places with comparatively high temperatures such as volcanic regions, wastelands, etc. They have frank and hot-blooded personalities, and they are genuine warriors that seek out battles that burn as hotly as flames. They travel in search of humans that are worthy opponents. They have similar traits to the lizardmen, and they basically don't attack human men, but in the case that a human man is a warrior like them, it will ignite their fighting spirit, and they'll challenge the man to an honorable bout. When the fight begins, their battle lust swells, and their tail lights a flame, blazing with the intensity corresponding to their arousal. The more they get into battle they're having with the man, the longer it drags on, and the more tension there is. The more rapidly their arousal swells, and the intensity of their tail flame is strengthened. In most cases, if the battle ends, their arousal subsides, and along with that, the flames on their tail dies down in intensity, but regardless of whether or not they won the fight, if they consider that fight to be their best fight ever, then their arousal from the battle won't subside no matter how much time passes. Instead, the flames on their tails will also keep burning bigger and more violently the whole time. This is proof that they've acknowledged a human man as their most worthy opponent. After finding a worthy opponent as a warrior, they feel joy that cannot be topped and experience arousal that they've never felt before. And then this arousal turns into another kind. Just looking at the face of the man who turns out to be their most worthy opponent will make their face grow hot, and at the same time, they feel a new kind of violent throbbing in their chest, something completely different from battle lust, unlike anything that they've ever felt before. Then, while retaining their intensity, the flames of combat arousal change into flames of a monster's carnal lust for a human man, making their body flush hotly. Driven by these emerging feelings of yearning for a man and an urge, they will shout and declare their love for that man on the spot, seeking for him to become their husband and have sex with them. Even if the man refuses, once the flames have flared up, they will never disappear. They'll chase the man even to the ends of the earth, continuing to shout about love. The more the man runs from them, the more violently the flames will blaze, and eventually they'll grow so huge and hot that not even they themselves can control them. Once that happens, they'll become unable to stand the arousal and desire burning their body. They'll let their monster's female urge that blazes hotly take over, and they'll try to push the man over and forcibly have sex with him. After obtaining a husband, no matter how much time passes, the flames of love for their husband never disappear. They continue to convey hot words of love to their husband, and before they even think, their hands will be reaching for their husband. If pleased by their husband's words, they'll spontaneously embrace him firmly and see their beloved husband's face. They'll be unable to bear it, and they'll kiss so deeply that their tongue is licking around inside his mouth. And if their body flushes seeking their husband's body, unable to bear it, they'll knock him down and straddle him, wildly shaking their hips.